just for 1 second. Is that okay? Thank you. All right. I want to thank, first before I thank our seniors, I want to thank their parents. Without this program and without parents, it's hard to build a program. And so first, I just want to say thank you to you guys. You guys have been help. You guys have kept me informed. I appreciate, I love all of your kids. I've had great joy of this is my first year being a head coach, but I've known them, most of them, about 6 or 7 years. And I just want to tell you guys I thank you for how you guys have been, and I appreciate what you guys have done. All right? All right, let's give it up for all of our seniors. All right? Come on, do a little bit better applause for our seniors. All right? We got Leon Mercado. Come on, step up. Come to me. All right, come to me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know it's your first senior night. Come on. It's always going to be your first senior night. All right? Andrew Krause. Sean Amon. He's been part of mine his whole life. All right? Who am I missing? Nate McLaurin, Hollywood. Kenny Stevens. And I'm missing one. Step out. I told you I'll step out so I can see you all in front of you. There we go. And Jamie Jordan. All right. We got something made for each senior, especially the guys who have been here for. Some of you guys have been in the program for 4 years, some for 3 years. 2 of you guys have been here for 1 year. And we got something made for you guys too as well, for you guys' participation, saying you guys have been either a 4-year starter with a picture and some things that you guys have been wrestling. So again, I thank you guys. You guys have worked hard this year. You guys have just been coming to the year. Some of you guys are the first year guys. You guys have worked very, very hard. You 4-year guys, man, I appreciate all you guys, man. I love you guys. Our relationship is not done because I'm your coach. Whatever you guys need me for, I'm still here for you guys, all right? So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, man, and go Knights.
And welcome back to Sterling Channel 19 here at the Castle High School Wrestling. Sterling taking on the Haddon Heights Garnets. You see the records there. Sterling 3-11, Haddon Heights 7-4 on the year. The Colonial Patriot standings. The top of that division is Audubon, followed by Gateway. Haddon Heights in third right now. Sterling shortly behind them in fourth. Haddon Township and Lindenwold, the bottom 2 teams. Sterling is 3-11. They're putting up 26 team points a match, letting up 48 team points a match. Amon, who's wrestling 120, is 10-6. Kali Hines 11-3. Gagolski 13-5. Yag Merkaya is 10-4. Nico Jeline 17-3. Take a look here at the opposing team, Haddon Heights. They're 7-4. They're third in the Colonial Patriot. 43 points per match, 35 allowed points per match. Sheets at 113 is 14-2, followed by Banksy's 10-7. Teddy is 15-1. Delgazo is 14-3, and Trace is 12-5. Taking a look here at the senior night. Good way to honor those. Some of them have been in the program all 4 years. Some of them it's their first year wrestling, but they're being honored here tonight for senior night. And the recent series history, in 2022, Sterling was able to pull out a victory 39-34 over Haddon Heights. However, in 2021, Haddon Heights won another closely contested one, 36-32. 2020, Sterling won 50-24. And here we are. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Tim Edis and Mr. Schulz. Mr. Edis was a wrestler back in high school. He was class of 98, I believe, wrestled all 4 years from 94 to 98. And we're going to let the wrestlers introduce themselves.
I'm Nathan McLarney. I'm a senior, 144, and I'm from Magnolia.
Andrew Krause, senior, 190, Magnolia.
Hi, my name is Kali Hines, 2023, 165 from Summerdale.
Ryan Rebecca, Jr., 138, Stratford.
Nico Jolene, Jr., heavyweight, Magnolia.
Timmy Edis, Jr., 157, Stratford, New Jersey.
My name is Rafi, and weight class is 132 from Summerdale. I'm a junior.
Joseph Rogers, sophomore, 120, Stratford.
Kenny McCardle, sophomore, 190, Laurel Springs.
Anthony Gagolski, sophomore, 175, Laurel Springs.
Name is Joel Small, freshman, 150, and hometown Summerdale.
Good look there for the boys to introduce themselves. As again, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Tim Edis and Kevin Schulz here today, getting ready for the introductions before the match. Starting tonight at 132. And you know, Mr. Edis, what weight were you floating around in those 4 years in high school?
I wrestled 112 and 119 majority of the high school.
And those weight classes have since changed. Talk about what's evolved in the past 20 years since you've been out of high school and in the sport.
I believe more wrestling's more on your feet. It's more of a freestyle. Before it's more top, bottom, neutral, but it seems like the culture wrestling's going into is that they're wrestling on their feet. A lot of kids come to their feet first. There's not a lot of mat wrestling, but I like where it's going.
And you see some of the little guys coming out tonight. Tonight is junior night for the junior program, KJWA night. The feeder program has really been built back up in the past 5 years.
And a nice little addition here, they've just redid the lights up there, so you've got the spotlight down on the wrestlers. Makes for a nice view.
Wrestling 144 for Haddon Heights. For Sterling, Nick Galucci. Wrestling 150 for Haddon Heights, Damian Berger. For Sterling, Joel Small.
And here comes out now for 150, Joel Small. He was one of the guys who's come through the feeder program.
Wrestling 157 for Haddon Heights, Tahir Lacey.
I think this is a nice thing, tying in the younger guys with the wrestlers up here. And you know, Tim, you're only as good as your feeder program.
Absolutely. It starts from the bottom up. From my understanding, the feeder program has about 80 to 100 kids, and that's only going to make the program better for Mr. Wiggins.
Less likely to have the forfeits that we've been seeing, and I'm sure that's leading to the record that we're looking at a little bit.
Absolutely. It seems like every match I attend, they're in every single match. We give up too many bonus points, which is 6 points for a forfeit in the high school level. And it's very hard to bounce back even if you give up one forfeit. We give up too many.
For Sterling, Kenny McCardle.
Here's McCardle, another guy wrestled in the feeder program.
Wrestling 215 for Haddon Heights, Matthew Kusamoto. For Sterling, Ensar Yagmakaya. Let's go! And wrestling 285 for Haddon Heights, Jacob Trace. For Sterling, Nico Jolene.
And now wrapping it up are the heavyweights. Nico Jolene, again, another one of the guys that's come through the KJWA program. And we're about all set to get underway here.
Tonight's match will begin at 1:32.
Match will begin at 1:32. Once again, captains now coming out for both teams. The Garnets are 7-4 on the year. They're having a pretty solid season. Now it comes down to the coin flip. Sterling won the toss. Let's see if they picked even or odds here. Starting at 132.
Wrestling 132. For height, Ryan Bailey.
So Bailey comes out.
For Sterling, Brandon Rebecca.
And the Knights send out Brandon Rebecca, the junior. And we are all underway here at the Castle on Friday night. Rebecca, good single leg there. Now tries to switch off to a double. And he's got the two. Good strong takedown right there.
Absolutely. He set up the shot nice, a nice outside single, finish low on the ankle. This year I've seen a lot of kids go up and finish high on the hip, but on the ankle, that's where you want to finish at. It was perfect. Nice spiral ride.
Yeah, you said it, got the spiral right in there. Bailey now to his feet, good mat return there by Rebecca. Nice job with Bailey there, chain wrestling. He's just mixing one move in with another. Rebecca now has that 2-on-1.
Nice ball and chain.
Good mat return there by Rebecca. He's got the half, and he's looking to put Bailey on his back. The backs are now flying in. Rebecca now trying to readjust. He puts his head in the side. He's trying to lock up a cradle, it looks like. He's got 40 seconds to work with, plenty of time. And that's all she wrote for this one. Bailey can't believe it. And a good start for the Knights there, putting up 6 on the board. Let's take another look at the cradle here by Rebecca.
Couldn't do a better job, Jake.
Just locked it up. We're gonna take another look right here. Just locked it up, he had it tight. And there was really nothing Bailey could do right there. And so now it'll be Chubb taking on McClarney. At 138. And McClarney's one of those guys, right off the whistle, he's ready to go. He's always very anxious. And in the last match we saw, he wrestled a tougher opponent, but didn't give up the pin, stayed off his back. A nice job of fending for his life. Good job bridging.
He's doing good, moving his feet. He's trying to control his ties.
Yeah, Chubb's now trying to snap down. Chubb thought about a single there. Reshot by McClarney. Nothing doing.
He has to control his elbows. There it is. He controlled his elbows. Nice dump. He has to drag through.
Nice job by McClarney there, forcing get back to a neutral stance and getting out of that bad position.
Keep your head up. Inside. There you go, Nate.
They're back in the tie. 45 seconds remaining in this first period.
No.
Chubb thought about a single.
You're good, 30, you're good.
They break out of the tie.
Stay inside. Inside, don't reach.
And a nice low-level single there by Chubb. And that'll put 2 on the board for Jacob Chubb. Short time now. Chubb's in a good position. He's got that leg ride in, yeah.
Nate's doing a good job peeling off the half. He has to get hand control and start working his way up.
Gonna take another look here. Just a nice job. He makes McClarney circle towards that leg that he wants, and then he just pulls off the low level, goes for the ankle, and gets the 2. Chubb will start on defense. And a nice switch there by Chubb. Good defense there by McClarney. And pretty clear locked hands call right there. So we're going to take a look. When McClarney is on top, he can't lock his hands when being in the offensive position. And when the referee motions, gives that locked hand symbol, it allows for Chubb or the opposing wrestler to get an extra point. So now it's 3-0 Chubb because of the violation from McClarney. McClarney now warned with a caution. See, now right there, it's cool if he has his hands locked because they're in a standing position. He can use it to bring it, but once he brings it back down, he's got to let go. Chubb gets away, and now it's a 4-0 advantage for Jacob Chubb. Free shot there by McClarney, nothing doing. And now he's not in a good spot, and Chubb got him on his back. Chubb gets the takedown, so now it's 6-0 Chubb. Jacob Chubb now getting back points. McClarney doing everything he can to fight. McClarney is pinned, so that'll even up the score of this match, 6-6. Your winner by pinfall, Jacob Chubb for Haddon Heights. Let's take a look at the takedown right here. Just gets a headlock in right there off of a poor reshot from McClarney.
He stayed on his knees. He stayed on his knees a little bit too long. He had to come out of his shot, do a reshot, but staying in that spot, he allowed.
And Gallucci is taking on Berger in this 150 matchup. Or excuse me, 144.
Control it. Heavy, get in there. We go heavy hand.
Gallucci, just a freshman. Gallucci is 1-4 on the year. Berger is 0-5. So record-wise, pretty similar. Thanks to Mr. Schulz, we're getting a bit of a correction. It's actually Josh Delgazzo wrestling here at 144. Thank you there, Mr. Schulz. So Delgazzo is 14-3 on the year, and now he's in. Had a bit of a shot there. Nice little throw by, gets his 2. Delgazzo trying to keep Gallucci in bounds. 15 seconds remain in this first period, and now Delgazzo is looking to try and hit a tilt from the ball and chain. And that'll be the end of the first period. Just a nice throw by there from Delgazzo. And Gallucci was looking to get out of bounds there. Talk about mat awareness and how important that is for a wrestler, especially a young wrestler.
Definitely. If you're on the line, you don't want to stall and play the line. However, but if you're close like that, you got to know where you're at on the mat. So if you go out, you probably would have never gave that up. It was a nice front head by Delgazzo and a nice throw by. Right now, that was an outside single.
Good smooth shot. Now Delgazzo runs a half. Good job by Galucci trying to fight it off. And now he's turned. Delgazzo has the Turk in. You see he's got the leg stuck, and that's a really advanced move. Something you see out of a guy who's 14-3, now 15-3, as he's victorious by pinfall. Puts the Garnets up 12-6. Take a look, he gets the Turk in, you see it. He's gonna extend, he has the half, and then the Turk is really what sets it apart. You see the leg right there is extended. It takes away from Galucci's ability to bridge and get his shoulders off the mat.
For Sterling, Joel Small.
Damian Berger now taking on Joel Small in this 150 matchup. Small, again, one of the guys that came out of the KJWA junior program. And he's one of those guys, he's so naturally strong for being at such a young age, only a freshman, and there's a good, strong shot by Small.
Nice double leg.
Yeah, talk about the strength right there, and now he's eager to get to work.
He's very explosive on his feet. He's very quick. He sets up the shots.
Potentially dangerous right there. We're gonna take another look at the shot here. And you said it just explodes, and a nice job of cutting that corner, finishing the double leg, getting the two. And now a nice job by the official explaining to Small of what happened. When you have that arm trapped and the guy, your opponent starts to stand up, if you keep that arm trapped, you have to let go to bring him down safely to the mat, or he doesn't have an arm to brace himself with. Small tries to roll, tries the tilt, rolls through. Was looking for a half, potentially had an arm bar in the works. Right now, just a 2-on-1. Berger stands up.
Let's throw a half and run it. There it is.
Small now trying to run that half. Now goes back to wrist control. Talk about how important it is to get wrist control, especially when on top.
Absolutely, it's good to start to break down the guy, have control of him by having his wrist, and look for a half. But you want to break him flat.
Good mat return there by Small. And short time remains now, just 10 seconds in this first period, but it's been all Joe Small to this point. And Small, only 2 points to show for it, but a dominant first period there against Damian Berger. Small chooses defense to begin this second period. Small explodes up, gets his hips away, and there's one. Now in on a single leg. Got to work to spin behind. And a nice little three-point sequence right there in the span of 10 seconds for Joel Small. Now he's got a half. And that's as fast-paced as you'll ever get right there. Stands up, takes him down, and gets the pin all within 17 seconds. And your winner by pinfall, Joel Small. He knocks this matchup at 12. Let's take another look at it. Just runs the half Nelson right there. We're going to take one more look at it from the takedown. And Berger, his biggest mistake was he reached back and allowed Small to get that arm underneath his arm through the half. And that was all she wrote. There's a little blood on the mat now. So, our athletic trainer, Sean Clank, and you can find us on Facebook. We'll be posting a lot of things, what's going on around the castle and with the tech program, and even some maybe behind the scenes shots here on Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook at Sterling TV 19. And Sean Clank always does a phenomenal job. He's here early in the morning, late at night, on weekends. Does everything we ask of him, always making sure that our athletes are in tip-top shape. So just a quick shout out to Sean Clank, our athletic trainer. And so it is 12-12 through 4 matches, and talk about, as we take a look at the standings, Haddon Heights is 7-4, Sterling is 3-11. So talk about, it's still early, it's only 4 matches in, but how close this match is that a little surprising to you?
I believe this is where we want to be right now. I don't think it's surprising at this point, but I think their better weight classes for Haddon Heights are at the bottom end.
And Kali Hines is winner by forfeit, and you can see he's frustrated. He wanted to go out there and wrestle somebody. So that's another 6 points for the Knights. They lead now 18-12. Now coming out for the Knights is none other than Tim Edis Jr.
For Heights Donardo.
DiNardo wrestling for the Garnets. And now we're starting to get into some of those higher weights where you're going to see a lot more guys go to the collar tie, use more muscle than speed. We're seeing a prime example of it right here. What are some of the things that you should look for when you're going in for the collar tie?
You want to definitely not reach, because then you're going to give up a shot. So you want to time it, you want to change your level. You don't want to ultimately just reach out for a collar tie. That's how somebody's going to shoot underneath. So right now, Addis wants to lower his level, change, go side to side. He's going straight forward.
He's doing a lot of head lugging too.
Yeah, and he's also heavy on his front foot, so he definitely wants to move his feet side to side, but he wants to start clubbing his head a little bit more just instead of reaching.
Now back in the collar tie. And right there, when Edis gets in that position where his chest is on top of DiNardo's head, he can use that to snap down and potentially bring
to a front
DiNardo
head
onto his knees. And there's so many things that you can hit from that position. DiNardo now in on a single leg. Good sprawl there by Edis. Now DiNardo finishes, switches the single to the double. So 2-0 advantage for Luis DiNardo. And that'll do it for this first period. We're going to take another look. He gets in on the shot, and a nice job by DiNardo from switching over to a double. Just another textbook move right there. Edis will start on defense. Sits out. He can get his hips away. Good follow there by DiNardo. And now DiNardo looking to lock up a cradle. Edis gets his hips away. Edis tried to go heavy on the head. He was out right there. Now he stands back up. Just got to get that leg away, and he's got his one. DiNardo doing a nice job on top. And talk about, if you're Edis right now, how hard it is to try and build a base, especially being flat.
It's definitely hard. If somebody's riding parallel, it's pretty challenging. That's when you have to do a knee slide or bring your outside knee up like you just did. But you definitely want to get hand control on bottom, start working up, or have the first move off the whistle.
Nice job by Edis getting his hips away. Shot by DiNardo, nothing doing.
He needs to try to score off of that. Edis wants to try to pummel in and try to get inside control. Going heavy on the back is not good.
And now they're going to reset, move towards the middle. 40 seconds remain in this second period. 2-1, DiNardo leads over Edis. And now DiNardo shoots in. And a nice clean shot there by DiNardo. Now he's got a half. 15 seconds remain in the second period. DiNardo now up 4-1. DiNardo looking to run a bit of a power half with some short time. And he won't be able to get a turn there. So DiNardo leading going into the third period, 4-1. And it looks like Edis just got caught out of his stance right there.
Yes. This is one of the matches, speaking of Coach Enders prior to, this is one of the matches, if they want to win the match, they had to come through at 65. So.
Here's Edis working on top. Edis now with the half. He's got to break DiNardo down first. He's got the half. DiNardo now sits out. Edis is doing a good job following.
Yeah, he has to do a breakdown. He's trying to throw halves. When he's on his knees, he can't reach over top. He's high now.
And now a deep hole that Edis has dug for himself. It's 5-1. Edis is going to need a takedown and a turn.
Yes.
And he's only got 1:15 to do it. DiNardo now with the shot. Edis with a good crossface. DiNardo still has control of that leg. Edis has to get his hips away. DiNardo finishes off to a double. And now the hope is that Edis can get on top, get a bit of a turn, but if not, save some team points here.
Definitely can't give up a major at this point.
Edis is hit with a stall call. The official not seeing him work enough. He's got to get up to his base. DiNardo looking for the ball and chain. He's got around 25 seconds to work. Edis hit with that second stall call, and now that gives DiNardo another point. It's 8-1 for Luis DiNardo. 10 seconds remain. And Edis trying to get his hips away. DiNardo is victorious by decision. 8-1, he wins. Team score now in favor for the Knights by 3, 18-15. See the
Wrestling 175. For Heights, Schuster. For Sterling, Gagolski.
Now Ryan Schuster against Anthony Gagolski, both having pretty good seasons to this point. Schuster 8-7, Gagolski 13-5. Gagolski right off the whistle with a shot. Gagolski, another guy coming from the KJWA program, as it is the junior night. and a lot of hand fighting going on. Talking about
Yes. That was nice outside shot. He's going to switch to a double.
good scramble now between
Scramble,
both
he's throwing
wrestlers.
a dump.
Gogolski gets his 2. It looked like if he hunted for that head a little bit, he had a shot to put him on his back. But nevertheless, Gogolski leads 2-0. And they work out of bounds. Take another look right here. Gogolski, nice job maintaining that leg, circles around. Now a minute remains in this first period. Gogolski with a 2-0 advantage over Schuster. Nice job there by Schuster to get to his feet. They're back to the hand fight and back to trying to gain inside control in that collar tie.
Yeah, Gogo has to keep the same pace as he did with the first takedown. He's getting back to hand fighting. He's slowing up on the outside, but he wants to keep moving his feet. He doesn't want to stand straight in front of him. His first takedown, he was moving his feet just like that. He has an outside single. He wants to keep working to the side.
Short time now for Gogolski. Can he finish it before the end of the period? He cannot. As we take a look at the escape here from DiNardo, or excuse me, Schuster. Gogolski will start on bottom. Schuster will start in the more offensive position. Second period has begun. Schuster was looking for a little bit of a spiral ride there. Nice job by Gogolski. Gets his hips away, can't get that leg away. Gogolski now was headhunting.
Tries throwing a wizard there. He's coming down with a wizard. Needs to put pressure on his head. He has to push his head away. Gave up to 2.
And they work out of bounds. Still 2-1 Gogolski. We'll take a look at it. He looked early there to start headhunting.
Yes, he gave up on the wizard. If he didn't go for a headlock, he probably would have kept the wizard in. And like you said earlier about playing the line, he was on the line.
Gogolski stands to his feet. Nice job there by Schuster to get that leg in. And Schuster looking to stack Gogolski, and Gogolski rolls through. And that's good mat awareness, as we were talking about earlier. We're going to take one more look at it. Schuster, he has that leg in and is looking to stack Gogolski, and Gogolski just rolls through and sits upright to avoid being put on his back and eventually works out of bounds. Gogolski working up to his feet now. And Schuster now for the second time tried to trap that leg. This time it backfires. Gogolski just has to spin behind and get his 2. Schuster holding on to that leg for dear life. And Gogolski settles for 1. Now a 2-point advantage. 3-1 Gogolski. Back to looking for wrist control in neutral. Now they reset. 20 seconds remain in this second period. Gogolski leading 3-1.
short time.
And ever since Gogolski stood up, just a lot of back and forth hand fighting, looking for control in the tie.
Yes, a wrestle to the end of the whip.
And almost a takedown at the end there for Schuster. And you can hear Coach Wiggins is frustrated that Gogolski wasn't wrestling to the buzzer there. Third period begins with Schuster on defense. Gogolski with a nice spiral ride there.
There he is. There's a 1-on-1.5 he's working. He's rolling the wrist.
Now he's looking for the power half, jump sides. He's got to get more out to the side to get that turn. And now
that's backs.
Schuster's turn, and now the backs start flying in. Gogolski trying to...
Yes, to lift his head, arch his back, look up to the ceiling. There
and
it
he
is.
hits the pin. Big win there for Anthony Gogolski. Schuster looks out of gas and defeated, and Gogolski is victorious by pinfall. Now the team score 24-15. We're going to take another look at the pin here. Nice job. He readjusts and brings Schuster more back to the mat, getting both shoulders down there. Good readjustment, and as you said, looking up to the ceiling.
That's big for the Knights. We need that to come back after the loss at 65.
One more look at it here. Good job. And then watch as he readjusts. He moves backwards a little bit, and then looks up to the ceiling.
For Sterling, McCardle.
Kenny McCardle coming out for the Knights. Felder out for the Garnets. Felder is 3-8. McCardle 4-9 on the year. And once again, it is 24-15. The Knights lead team score 0-0 in this match. And now we're really going to start to see a lot of head lugging, a lot more pressure on the heads, a lot more strength favoring speed in this 190 to 285 range the next three matches.
Kenny's definitely a scrapper. He likes to hand fight a lot. Definitely doesn't want to be in that position. He's pushing away.
McCardle circles to a leg there. Good job by Felder. Felder tried for a shot, not a great one. Now they reset out of the collar tie there. Ricardo looks for a drag, unsuccessful. About 35 seconds remain in this first period, still scoreless between McCardle and Felder. Both looking to control the tie. Felder shoots. McCardle spins behind on the sloppy shot
Nice
from Felder.
Goes a nice front head. Had the Haddon Heights kid chase him, and he threw it by. Gets to do forward pressure.
We're going to take another look at it here. McCardle leads 2-0 going into the second. You said it, nice job just throwing by, spinning around, and getting the two. Good mat return there. McCardle now looking to run the half. He's got to get out to the outside.
There it is. Looking for bonus points. There it is.
Gets it. And that's another big win right there for the Knights at 190. McCardle victorious by pinfall. Let's take another look at it. He gets out to the side, runs the half. And you said it, bonus points right there. 30-15. The Knights lead in team score. Now moving to 215, take a look here at the pin by McArdle.
Now wrestling 215.
Another look here. Ensar Yagmerkaya coming out for the Knights. For the Garnets, it's Jaden Trace. He's 12-5 on the year. And you're seeing a lot of movement out of Trace really early into this match, a lot of level changes. That's not something you see out of guys at 215 every day.
Absolutely not. He's good.
Yeah, you said it, 12-5 on the year for Trace. Yagmerkaya having a good season, 10-4.
10-4 is pretty nice for Enzar. He's a first-year wrestler. He's really embracing the sport.
Shot there by Trace, good sprawl by Yagmerkaya. Yagmerkaya circles. Good job by Trace getting to his feet. And that's 2 for Yagmerkaya. And that's a big 2 right there for Ensar Yagmerkaya. Well done defending the shot. Defends the shot, gets the good mat return. Nice shot by Trace. He was able to get to his feet, but Yagmerkaya, nevertheless, the mat return. Now he leads this one 2-0. Good job by applying forward pressure for Yagmerkaya. Trace now to his feet. Good job by Yagmerkaya. Solid mat return. Trace trying to get his hips away. Yagmerkaya follows. Trace trying to hook the leg of Yagmerkaya. And they work out of bounds. Yagmerkaya wrestling really well against a good wrestler in Jaden Trace to this point. Trace sits out. Yagmerkaya, nice follow. Trace slowly trying to work up to his feet. He's got 15 seconds. Good mat return by Yagmerkaya. He's looking.
He's trying to roll the wrist, keep forward pressure. Right now, he's getting it onto the outside. He should try to stay in the back, knee it up the butt with strong wrist and roll it.
So phenomenal first period there for Ensar Yagmerkaya. He leads 2-0. Trace takes defense. Yagmerkaya looking for the spiral ride. Good mat return from Ensar Yagmerkaya. And now he's got Trace out of his base, and now he can start going to work. Yagmerkaya jump sides now. He's doing a nice job of keeping the wrist here, keeping wrist control. Good job there by Jaden Trace. He's starting to build a little bit of a base. Yagmerkaya now not in a great position as he has his leg on the inside of Trace's base. And that really limits him on what he's able to do.
Well, that's the experience comes into place. He could have did a miracle. Trace just keeps stepping over. If he wrestled a more experienced wrestler, Ensar would have a actual marker.
Good follow there by Yagmerkaya. Having a phenomenal ride on top here in this second period. Makaya now just trying to look for a breakdown. Trace gets his hips away. Makaya follows once again. 20 seconds remain in this second period. Stalemate. The wrestlers will go back center with 19.5 seconds remaining in this second period. Both wrestlers wrestled very well up to this point. And Makaya looks really good out there, especially for a first-year wrestler.
Absolutely. He's very strong on top. Rides a nice spiral ride. Gets the one-on-one, he's working a half.
He has a half, but he's got short time, only 5 seconds remain. Flip sides.
Just watch locking hands there.
And still 2-0, Makaya leads. He'll choose defense to begin this third period. An escape would be huge here for
Yes, be
Makaya.
quick off the whistle. Absolutely, it'd be huge at this point.
And nice job getting his hips away. Good follow there by Trace. Now he has
Nice
a
highlight
reversal.
back, that's 2 points, perfect.
And now it's a 4-0 Makaya lead.
Everybody's calling for a half. He definitely wants a breakdown before he throws that
Yeah,
half.
absolutely. He's not even close to being flat. Trace is trying to get his hips away. Good mat awareness there by Makaya as he works him out of bounds. Take a look here. Nice job getting the hips away.
Nice highlight back, absolutely. That's what you teach at the midget level, and he already perfected it.
Because if he doesn't get his hips away, he's got no shot to spin behind, and Trace was completely flat. So Makaya took advantage of the situation, now leads this one 4-0.
Trace is keeping a good base.
Trace has been trying that sit out all night long, and now he's headhunting for Makaya, and Makaya gets caught. He gets caught. 2 points reversal for Trace, and that could have been bad, but Makaya now gets one, and he's got to keep wrestling. Both wrestlers are very tired to this point. A 6-minute match, I always say, is the longest 6 minutes of your entire life.
Yes, absolutely.
40 seconds remain. Makaya leads by 3. Trace almost had him on his back. Trace now looking to snap down. 30 seconds remain. And Makaya hit with a first stall call. Trace shoots in, and he's got a shot to put Makaya on his back. He just gets the 2, and now he's going to need a stall call from the official.
Enter has to start working up, start getting wrist control. Short time.
6 seconds remain.
Short time.
Trace looking for a turn. And Makaya is victorious. Huge win for the Knights. Makaya wins this one 5-4. Nail-biter all the way to the end. Great match. Makaya is victorious. Take a look here at the takedown. And that could have been bad. Nice job by bellying down by Makaya, not letting Trace throw in a half and throw him to his back. Makaya, your winner by regular decision, now extends the lead. It is 33-15, the team score. And Nico Jaleen having a phenomenal junior year. He's 17-3. And Matthew Kuzumoto will be paired up against Jaleen here today. 285. Jaleen coming out really aggressive. Jaleen with a nice mat return for a takedown. He's got plenty of time to work with. 136 remains. Jalene now sucks back Kuzumoto, and now he's got him stuck. He's got to readjust. He has plenty of time. And he's got it. Jalene is victorious by pinfall. He's fired up. 39-15, the Knights lead by team score. Nice job here. He readjusts. He came in, he got the job done. And so that'll take us to the other side of the chain. All the way to 106. Sterling will have to forfeit this one. So Dominic Sheets gets another win to his record. He's now 15-2.
Now wrestling 113.
113 now. Here's Sean Amon, one of the seniors, and he's one of the guys who's come through the junior program.
For Haddon Heights, Denning.
And Cole Denning, both guys 10 wins this year. Amon 10-6, Denning 10-5 at 113 here today. Team score is 39-21 after the Sterling forfeit at 106. And Amon is one of those guys who's always looking for the big move. He loves the headlock, especially when the match gets tough. And talk about, especially at these lighter weights, how much movement, how much more hand control and quick speed that we're going to see on the feet, as we saw just there with a shot from Amon.
Yes, you're going to see a lot of reshots. They shoot, come out. Usually with the big guys, they actually take a shot, they grab on. A lot of stall. They stop the match, but the little guys, they keep going, they're scrapping. Sean's leaving his arm hang up top. He has to leave, go to head, and drop down to that single, and he has to fully commit to that single.
Nice reshot there by Amon. Now he hooks the leg. Just got to get behind.
Wants to take off the mat. Take it off the mat. He's going high on the hip, like I was saying earlier. You want to go for the far ankle, or take it off the mat.
Yeah, if he would have elevated that leg and then went for something more like a trip or tried to sit him down. Amon now in on the collar tie with Denning. They're just joining us. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Tim Edis and Kevin Schules. Sterling leads this one 39-21. Team score in the 113 match here tonight at the Castle. And Amon, see, there's that headlock. Unable to stick it, and he has to roll through. And that's one of those moves that he's always looked for throughout his time in the junior program and throughout high school. Effective move, especially when you get put in a pinch, but it's rare to see that out of these smaller guys, especially at the weights of 106, 113, 120, to be throwing headlocks like he does.
It's desperation if you need a pin at the end, or if you have forward pressure. Guys pushing forward, you use your hips and you throw it. You don't want to just sit right into it, especially with the little guys. They could roll through.
As you saw right there.
Absolutely.
17.4 seconds remain for Amon to get an escape. Denning leads this one 2-0, and he's got good forward pressure to nullify any movement that Amon just had off the whistle. So that'll do it for the end of this first period at 113. Cole Denning leads this one 2-0 over Sean Amon. Amon will start out on defense.
Needs first move and needs hand control and come up. He has to seal off when he does a knee slide.
Amon now sits out. Got to try and get his hips away. Starts
Take
hunting
his
for the
head.
head. He hunts for the head and almost stuck Denning there for a second, but he ends up with one. Nice job of sitting out, getting his hips away for the escape. Now Amon, he's in that collar tie. He's looking to try and snap Denning down and try and get him on his knees. And we talked about the front headlock and the million different things that you can do from that position. See right
Amon
there,
has
just
to do
trying
a
to
reshot. He has to come back out, come off his knees, or do a quick snap down to the mat and do a front head.
You saw right there, he tried snapping him down and not much was working. Here's a position where he could try to snap him down. Now they back out and reset. Amon down one with 45 seconds in this second period. Cole Denning right now in the lead, and there's a shot.
It's good defense by Denning. Nice wizard.
We take
mat
a look.
awareness.
We take a look at the escape here by Amon. He went for the head, and that allowed for him to get his hips away, get the one. And you just saw right there, good, strong shot, but just unable to finish. And we talked about pulling that leg up off the mat. So far, he doesn't seem too interested in doing that throughout this match.
When he gets a double leg, he likes to pull towards his head. He wants to go across.
10 seconds remain in this second period. Cole Denning now still leading Sean Amon 2-1.
Definitely looks like Amon's taking all the shots.
Denning chooses defense for this third period. And even if Amon allows an escape, it's not the end of the world. It's still a takedown away from tying the match. Denning looks for a switch there off the whistle. Nice job. Defending it was Amon. Amon couldn't keep the 2-on-1 there. And Denning, good mat return by Amon. Just so much movement out of these lighter weight classes. Amon needs a bit of a mat return here and is able to do so. And now,
so you definitely got to break them down before you keep an armbar and start trying to run it. You can't run an armbar when a guy's on his knees.
they work themselves out of bounds. You said earlier it looked like Amon had been taking a lot of the shots in this match, and now he looks to be the aggressor on top. It seems as though Denning is just waiting for that clock to hit triple zeros.
I'm definitely shocked that Denning hasn't been called for stalling yet. That was definitely a first move on bottom, though.
Amon trying to keep control here and is unable to do so. Denning now leads 3-1, but Amon can still tie the match with a takedown. Here's a shot by Amon. Good wizard by Denning, and they work out of bounds. And we're going to take another look at it. We have a stoppage of the match. Blood time was called on Cole Denning. But you said it, Amon being the aggressor. We saw a shot right there from Sean Amon. And you can find us on Instagram at SterlingTV19. A lot of good stuff from the castle. So check out what we're doing with the tech program, all the events around the school. Today we had the salsa extravaganza. I bet you that's on Instagram at SterlingTV19. Denning now getting checked out by athletic trainer Sean Clank.
Tim, you were here, what, you said 1998?
1998 was my senior year.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And that was the start of the program really going on an upswing. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, my senior year, we wrestled in a Group 2 South Jersey championship against Kingsway. We lost a barn burner to them. It was at their house. After that, Sterling came back-to-back years and won 2 South Jersey state titles under the direction of Mike Ahern, Bob Enders, that's currently back with the program. So it's nice that the alum are coming back to coach the youth. So hopefully with the numbers, in the next couple years, we'll see that again.
It would be great because Mr. K has some videos sometimes when they had that, and then the excitement in the gym, you could just feel it.
It was electrifying. The gym was packed. It was so exciting.
We're back underway here. Amon with 40 seconds needs a takedown to tie the match. Amon staying aggressive, and I'm just as shocked as you that Denning hasn't been hit with a stall here. He's not doing much offensively. Amon looking for that headlock and gives up a takedown. And now with 15 seconds remaining, this looks like Denning will be victorious, and the headlock seemed to be the downfall for Amon in this match. Gave 4 points to Denning, looking for a headlock, and was just unable to convert. Amon rolls through. They roll out of bounds, and that'll do it. Cole Denning wins the 113 match by regular decision, 5-1. Makes it a team score of 39-24 for your Sterling Knights. Now moving on to 120.
For Sterling, Rogers.
Joseph Rogers taking on Parker Banks, 120 weight class.
Obviously, Amon didn't get the win, but not getting pinned, I mean, that secures the win for Sterling, I believe, right now, correct? We have 2 matches left. We start
2 matches left, which allows for 12 total points that Haddon Heights could get. Right now, the deficit is 15, so I believe
secured the win.
Sterling has won the match. Nevertheless, Rogers and Banks are going to battle it out. And no takedown. It was close to the end of the mat, and we talked about mat awareness all night. That's good mat awareness there for Joseph Rogers.
Absolutely. Each match counts right now, even though Sterling locked it in. This is a district match, so every match counts for the Sterling wrestlers for the seedings in districts.
Individually for the seedings. Once it comes playoff time, many people don't know, as Banks now with the turn and the pin for Joseph Rogers, so Banks will move to 11-7 on the year. But many people don't know, when it comes down to playoff time, there's team playoffs along with individual playoffs. And a lot of our guys in the past couple of years, I believe within the past 10 years, we had Lamar Price, who was a heavyweight, go to states, which was a big thing at 285. But individuals can go all the way to the state tournament without their team being there. And this match will end in a forfeit for TT, so that'll do it. That should do it. And they're gonna shake hands. That'll do it. Sterling is victorious. They win this one 39-36. We'll have a post-game show after this. And so you see the guys shake hands. We're going to take a quick break. The Knights win 39-36 over the Garnets. We'll be right back with a post-game show after this.
Sterling High offers TV and radio classes for electives. Sterling is also fortunate enough to have both TV and radio programs. In these programs, students will learn to design, direct, produce, and edit television and radio broadcasts. Students develop their public speaking, journalism, management, and technical skills by appearing on the Sterling Morning News on Channel 19 and on our radio station, WSHS. Students produce, edit, and deliver school programming, including athletic events, activity, productions, and community events. If a major in communications is in your possible future, Sterling High School offers opportunities not available in most high schools across South Jersey. Make sure you take a TV or radio class elective today.
Hey man, where you going? Yo, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yo, man, chill, chill. Yo, bro, chill. You okay, dude? Yeah, I'll be alright. I don't know why I did that. Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up.
It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
Dude, are you kidding? Pictures. Sean, what are you doing? Go to Redmond's office.
Let me see that ID. Let me see that ID.
I guess I forgot it.
No entry.
Wait, no, come on.
Can I go to the bathroom?
It's getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. Alright, I gotta go. Have a good day.
And welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. We have Ensar Yagmakai here for the post-game interview. Ensar, you're a first-year wrestler, wrestling varsity. Talk about some of the challenges that might bring some other guys who might have more experience.
The only challenge is experience. My first year, took a long time to learn all the techniques and forms, and yeah.
And the match got a little closer at the end. You almost got caught a few times. Talk about how you were able to manage to get out of it and come out with a win.
It's just all about heart. I just couldn't get pinned, and I knew the support I was getting from the fans and my teammates cheering on for me, and I just had to stay on my belly and couldn't get pinned.
And you bring a ton of energy to the match that's not seen out of some of the other guys, and you're starting to get more guys involved, getting the crowd hyped up. Talk a little bit more about that.
I just love the support. I just love cheering people on, and yeah, that's all.
Thank you, that's our great match today. Now joining us is Nico Jeline.
Hey Nico, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great match out there today. You went out there and really took care of business. Talk about what it was like getting that pin early there in the first period.
I knew going out I had a pin to clinch the win, possibly clinch. It would have ended in a tie. We would have won with criteria. But I knew just going out. He started running and I just did my job.
And tonight was the juniors' night. You've been in the junior program since kindergarten. Talk about what it's like coming up through the feeder program now in high school.
It's cool because I used to watch all the high schoolers, wrestlers, looking up to them. Now it's cool, kids looking up to me.
And this was a huge team win for the Knights against an in-conference opponent in Haddon Heights, who's had a real good season so far. They were 7-4 coming into the match. Give us a little insight on what had to happen as a team for you guys to come out with a W.
We knew coming in this was an important match with our coaches this year. We knew everyone had to do their job. Everyone had to work hard. It's all about just doing your job, never trying to go above, just doing what you can do, helping the team out, being dedicated in the room, being dedicated on the mat, just working hard.
And one final question for you, Nico. You're going to have a pretty high seed in this year's district tournament. Talk about some of the work that you had to put in from last year to this year to make that jump to be one of the top seeds in this district tournament upcoming.
You know, coming in from last year, I wasn't a starter. Had some pretty good guys ahead of me. Worked with them all season last year. Worked hard all off season. Was going to tournaments in the summer. Did stuff in the fall. You know, just working hard in the weight room and working hard in the room this year with Ensar.
Thank you, Nico. Great match tonight.
Thank you.
And now joining us is Brandon and Rebecca. Brandon, great match tonight. Talk about some of the progressions you made from your sophomore season into this junior season.
I was terrible my sophomore season. I used to not take any shots. My shot defense was terrible. On top, I would just pretty much let the guy up. It was pretty bad.
And you were able to come out and get a pin here tonight. Talk about some of the finishing techniques that you used to end up putting 6 points on the board for the team.
So what I usually do, which works for me, is I usually get a guy with a ball and chain, which is, you know, the wrist through the legs. That didn't really work tonight. That kid was strong. I caught him in a near side cradle. You lock that up tight, no one's getting out of it.
For sure. And Brandon, final question for you. Talk about what it means to get a win against a Haddon Heights team that's in conference, and they had some success throughout this year. They came into the match 7-4.
I was coming to get my get back. I got pinned by that kid last year. And it's a big match for our team. I mean, we're rivals to us. We got former coaches from there. Today was a big match. It meant a lot.
Thank you, Brandon. Great match tonight. So that'll do it for us on Channel 19. I'm Jake Clark. Thanks to Tim Edis joining us and Kevin Schules. Our next TV game is Tuesday, January 4th. It's basketball, 5:30. Sterling taking on Collingswood. It'll be live on Channel 19 and on youtube.com/SterlingTV19. Thank you for joining us here today on the broadcast. I'm Jake Clark. Here's Ben Nicholas, Connor Strauss. Thank you for joining us. Thanks again for Tim Edis hopping on the broadcast, Kevin Schules, Mr. K back in the truck, and everybody